Do you need the all-new RYOBI Speed Bench? Let's find out. This is the brand new RYOBI Speed Bench mobile workstation. Now this is a 2-in-1 piece of equipment. So you can see it in this configuration, and it's rated to hold up to 400 pounds in this workbench configuration. So you have a solid steel tube frame, and you have a pretty thick wood worktop there that we'll measure here in just a few moments. We have large 10-inch wheels that should allow us to go over any type of terrain, like we're out here in grass and dirt right now. So with a 400 capacity as it sits in the workbench configuration, we can change it quickly to more of a dolly or a cart, and you get a 300-pound capacity. Now just a quick flip of the lock and lift up on the handle, and it locks in the cart configuration or a dolly. And now you have a 300-pound capacity dolly or cart to roll around anything you need on the job site or in the shop. Now we get a wood worktop, and we'll go over the markings here in a moment, but it's 42 inches long and it's 22 inches wide or deep. Now thickness on this is 3/4 of an inch. So we have a hardwood 3/4 inch thick 22 by 42 work surface. Not only that, if we take a closer look here, we see markings right here on the wood. We have metric on this side. So we have all our centimeters right here, 2, 4, 6, 8, all your evens. And down here, 2 to 50. And on the opposite corner, we have the SAE, and we have from 1 to 20 and from 1 to 40 down the long side. Now it doesn't stop there for using this for like layout, things like that. We also have some angles here. So we have 75, 90, 60, 45, 30, and even a 15-degree on either side. So great quick place to lay things out, make your markings on it, make your cuts, and move on. Another really cool thing about this table, RYOBI knows if you give us a wood top, we're not just going to leave it alone. We're going to drill into it, we're going to screw into it, we're going to clamp on it, things like that. If you look at these lines right here, and on the ends you have a little marking that has a drill with a line through it, meaning no drill. So basically this is the metal framing underneath the wood top. So it already lays out where you shouldn't be drilling or you're going to hit the steel, and anywhere else in here we can drill and have no problem about hitting any steel or anything under there. So it's pretty cool that they took that into consideration when they did this, and I'm sure they'll also make available a new top if you want to replace the top after you drill so many holes in it. And as I mentioned, on this wood top, it looks like we get a solid 725 thousandths, so right at 3/4 of an inch thick. And then the steel round tubing is 1 1/4 inch round tubing. Yeah, it looks like all of it's 1 1/4 inch, or maybe just a little bit more than 1 1/4 inch round tubing, and all screwed and lock nuts together. We also get large 10-inch wheels with a rubber overmold on them, so they have a nice grip to them, as well as they're large enough to roll up steps with no problem and across terrain. Now, not only does this provide an excellent place to clamp your project, but it's also a great place to clamp your RYOBI speaker, RYOBI fan, and any of your other RYOBI clamp products. And you also get the RYOBI link system integrated into the Speed Bench. So whether you need to hang your screws on there, your nails, whatever, or hang hooks on there, anything with the RYOBI link system, you can do so. Even something like a small vacuum, the RYOBI link integrated vacuum to hang on here to also act as a dust extraction. It's a great opportunity. And we get a large plate at the bottom of the cart that's 19 inches wide and about 14.5 inches deep. Not only that, but you can quickly remove these thumb screws within about 30 seconds and remove the plate, which enables it to fit in a pickup truck with a tonneau cover. So the Speed Bench makes it easy to mount up my miter saw, make my cuts, and then if I'm doing some dual tasks, I can mount up my smaller 7 1/4 inch saw that's set up to cut steel. The RYOBI Speed Bench makes a very versatile and convenient solution that's easy and ready to go when you are. Just load it up, put it on the truck. We love it when companies actually make something that's really versatile. Now, yes, RYOBI made this, but it's really not fit just for the RYOBI line of tools. Yes, it integrates well with the Link system. It integrates well with their clamping system, from their lights to speakers to fans, you name it. It also integrates well with their miter saws, but with everybody else's miter saws as well, with everybody else's clamps, with any other tools that you need a workbench for, especially when you need a workbench on the go and something that's versatile, like that can be a dolly or a cart, as well as a workbench. And by the way, we forgot to give you the height of the workbench when it's actually up. So when it's in the workbench mode, it's 33 inches tall from the ground to the top of the workbench. Pricing on this is $199. It's supposed to release, they said, spring of 2024. When is spring? Well, I don't know, maybe April and later. I'm assuming it's going to be an April sometime release, but we'll be sure to inform you when we know those details, but it will be $199. Available at Home Depot as well as HomeDepot.com, and as a limited lifetime warranty. I asked them if they are going to sell additional tops so that you can replace those tops, and they said absolutely. That may not happen out of the gate, but definitely down the line they'll probably add accessories, which we're excited to see what happens there, as well as provide new work tops so that you can replace them after you cut through them and drill through them and all those things. So check it out for yourself. Also keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and even TikTok. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And by all means, if you hated our video, well, then give us a thumbs down. But would you let us know in the comments why? Have a great day. Keep smiling.